Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beasts. This is Selleck, and I've started the renovation project here. Also, you know, when life gets you down and you have a mining laser in your hand, you can just go explode things everywhere. So I've been sort of hollowing stuff out a little bit just because I can. I think Minecraft is most fun for me when I can do one thing for a few seconds and then I get distracted and I go and I do something else for a few seconds and then I exploded my tree. Oh, so sad. Not really. Yep, I can make more. I've got a lot here. But yeah, we're going to be tearing this out today. I want to show you some other things I've been up to. You saw that. So, oh yeah. I started my plains quarry, and the stuff has been going well. I've been getting, I think I've gotten a stack of bauxite so far, a little bit more. I have it up on my EU island, my hanging island up here, processing. Here we are. Over here. So yeah, I got the grinder going. I don't want to do gold. I thought if I put it here, it might do gold or bauxite first, but it didn't. Okay, so I'll take you out, put you back in, and then okay. So yeah, and you know, there's something I could, well, I could definitely automate this a little bit more, but you know what? I don't want to. I like doing some stuff manually. Let's see, is that all we need? Yeah. Put you there. So yeah, let me go show you this over here. Oh yeah. Portal gun. It's actually hard to get used to using it. It's just right there. It's not very far. But, yeah, things are going pretty good. Let's get down here, get a torch so I can breathe. Oh no. The remote is disabled. Okay. Okay, so let's head on down. I don't know how far we are along down here. I think when I was here earlier, we were at this level, so we've made quite a bit of progress. So we're getting really close. Hey. Oh, diamond. Sweet. Did I bring my bucket? No. No. I don't want to fall into the lava. That would be bad news. Okay, I didn't bring my bucket, so I'll have to come back and get that later. Even with my jetpack, I like to be extra careful. Extra careful. So, I found a few, a little bit of diamond, and I fortuned it and got about 19 diamonds, so pretty good. Let's see, we're at 12. So yeah, that's, last time it went all the way down to bedrock, and it was a real pain to sort of fill in. Traffic, you know, I'm going to go ahead and stop it now. Disable hard mode. Because, yeah, I would rather, well, I guess at 12. I guess I could go down a few more levels, huh? I'll probably forget about it. So let's go ahead and just switch it off. And, you know, I've never switched one off in the middle of it doing its thing. So what's going to happen? Will it just pause? Let's, because I do know that once you, because see, now it has the energy in the redstone here. It starts to deteriorate over time if you don't use it. And I don't know if that's just because it's when it's finished. Let me go to my perch. I want to be snuck up on. It looks like it's going to stay. Maybe only once it's disabled. Well, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Ooh, chunk error. That's cool. I had a chunk error earlier that allowed me to see. Let's see if we can see it now. Yeah, you can see. Hey. You can see how far down it goes here. Oh well. Those are pretty cool. So today, the plan is to finally, like I said before, rip out the reed farm. We're going to get it out, replace it with a smaller farm that Maybe we'll put it over here for now. This is not the permanent spot for this, by the way. This is just was a temporary thing. I think I'd mentioned that earlier. But because I want to clear this out, I started clearing it out over here. I want to make this bigger. So let me get back to placing dirt. Like I said, I got a little sidetracked there. I'll get back to placing dirt in these, and then I'll rip. Huh. Looks like we lost some. And I'll start ripping this stuff out. So let me make some progress, and I'll be right back. The one downside to blasting out just sort of randomly is I make all these nice little spawn areas for zombies to spawn. Anyway, so yeah, here we are dirting up the place. Let's see. You can go here. And so I have been researching a little bit of what I want to do. What I want to. I still want to pursue the biomass portion. I think I originally stated I wanted to fuel things with biomass, and biomass is definitely a good option, especially to get started. But I think no matter what you do, converting it to steam, or even looking to do something a little more technically difficult, like the getting into like the nuclear stuff. There's even like a fusion reactor with Greg Tech, and I just like saw that. I don't even know what it is. I saw it in NEI, and piqued my interest. It's very, very expensive, which is why, like I said before, I think the sort of motivating the need to get more bauxite, which makes titanium, because I need to get some more. Oh, my flashlight just died. Don't know why I had a flashlight on, but it just died. Yeah, so more bauxite, more titanium means progress, because, whoa, is it like block updating because there's no water next to it? That's awesome. Holy crap. I actually sort of thought it would just pop off when I put the blocks. Filled in the water blocks, that's what I'm trying to say. That's crazy, man. So sort of fun. Greg Tech, fusion reactor. That's what I was talking about. It's easy to get distracted when you are having too much fun. So, but I still want to pursue the steam generation thing. I want to see what I can do with the steam and the bio. Partly because it's sort of nice to find this nice equilibrium and balance with it, and then you just sort of forget about it, and it just works. I really like that aspect of biofuel, if you get it sort of set up right. So, and I really haven't been using this. I haven't even been using the biofuel at all, actually. Yeah, I think I've just been distracted with other things. So what we're going to put in this place, you may be wondering that. Are we just going to have a big field? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to put a new kind of tree farm. Not a multi-farm. It's not a forestry thing. It is a mining turtle thing. I've been working on, I'm going to be producing soon a new mining turtle tutorial on... The name of it is The Ultimate Woodchopper. It's by a fella named Unobtainium. He's on the Computer Craft forum. He has a channel called Unobtainium LOL. And he made a super cool mining turtle tutorial, or sorry, program that I'm going to make a tutorial on. And he and I have worked together on it. And so hopefully they'll be coming out within the next few days. I'm just finishing up a few things on it. But I wanted to go ahead and get started on putting it in here. Now the main, I wouldn't call it an issue, because it's not an issue with the program. It's an issue with how you use it. Now, fir trees, I believe, as far as I know recently, because I couldn't find it really in the forums, but fir trees, you used to not be able to use them in biomass generation, but now you can. I was testing it out here, and it filled up my tank doing it. But the problem is, fir trees can get really, really tall. 40 blocks. I've measured a few, and they might even be taller than that. So we're at 50 here. So 40 would be feet level 90. So that's, I mean, it's right here under my tank. So I started to tear the tank out. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet. I might raise it up a little bit more. I might stick it in a wall like I did the water tank. But this was going to be my, I think, biomass or biofuel tank. And I still want to get into oil. I want to get into all this stuff. And I think maybe making the largest tanks possible isn't the best idea. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I'll just keep making room and we'll stick them somewhere. So yeah. Oh yeah. So we're gonna make the farm today. And so I'm stoked about it because it's very straightforward. If you're totally new to the mining turtle, it's very like user friendly, I believe. I don't consider myself a turtle expert, though I do like to share some of the interesting things that I've discovered by using the mining turtles. So I'm going to clear this out a little bit more. We're going to get rid of our stuff here. It's going to be a bit of a waste of the biomass that's in the tube here and our liquid duct, but that's okay. Yeah, it's fine. So let me get some more stuff together here, and I will be right back. Well, I have made some progress, as you can see. I have dug out a, this is a 22 long by 18 wide, it goes 18 this way, and 4 deep. That is the dimensions that this guy needs to build the tree farm. So I don't know that I was specific enough in the last little segment there. I am going to be using fir trees. Partly because, where are my fir trees at? Where fir trees at? They're there. Fir trees produce an amazing, immense, incredible amount of saplings. And so I want to know what one of these farms does. Now, what this guy will do, the ultimate wood chopping program, and I'll explain it more in my tutorial, so go check that out. When it's posted, I'll definitely put a link in the description and probably an annotation here somewhere. You can go check it out. But this is a super cool program, and we're going to build the farm. So first of all, we're just going to set up the normal size farm, and I'm just using some plain old smooth stone for this one. It's not a big deal, whatever kind of solid block you want to use. I could use dirt, I guess. But you can also replace it. Once it puts it in place, you sort of have the idea where it goes. And it's going to build this for us automatically. Automagically, even. And, yeah. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun to watch. I've been working on the tutorial, so I get to watch it all the time. Do its little thing, and it does it flawlessly. It does require that you have the right amount of stuff and the right type of stuff. There it is. In your there we go. In your inventory. But once you have that and you run the program, it does it just fine. We're going to build. This is the see, it just skips right over those blocks. Just fine. We're going to build the regular farm, and then we're going to go ahead and expand it to the, it's called the expanded farm, which makes it just a little bit bigger area for catching, that's what I wanted right there, for catching the saplings. And then we're going to route those to our biomass producing things. And this guy, he's just been temporary. He's the smallest tank. We're going to make a big old tank and hold tons of biomass in it. And so I'm excited to see what kind of output this thing does. We might have to make some more fermenters to keep up with all the saplings. Excuse me, because it's pretty cool. So I'm going to let this run, and then once it's finished doing its thing, it's actually pretty close to being done. So let's just watch it. Let's just watch. I love watching it. That's cool. So it's going to come over here. It's going to finish up with this, and it's going to put an obsidian pipe here and some other pipes, and it's going to set up chests for you to put all your items in. And this thing, oh, I didn't mention this. It runs indefinitely because it actually will cook the wood, because it chops the wood and stores it in these chests here, and then it will, watch, you'll see what it sets up here. It sets up the furnace, and that's where it cooks it, and it's also where it gets all of its coal. And we are going to run this thing. That's my favorite part. We're going to run this thing and set up. We're going to tweak it just a little bit and get it going. And there it goes. All done. So let me get it going on the expanded farm, and it's going to tear all this out and redo itself, and it's going to fit this whole area right here, 22 by 18, and we'll have to actually fill quite a bit in, but that's okay. It needs its room to work. So let me get that going, and I'll be right back. Smooth stone is definitely not the block I would recommend making it out of, but the reason I'm doing that is because I don't know, smooth stone to me is sort of undistracting. It's just sort of there, and you don't really notice it, whether it's there or not. So it helps me to keep a, what's the word I want to use? I can't even think of it. Basically, the idea is I don't want to be distracted by something in my inventory. I don't want to be distracted by a block type when I'm trying to think of the style I want to go with. I was thinking about going with mossy, but mossy cobble or mossy stone brick. Excuse me. I don't even know if I'd like that. I don't know. It seems, oops, it seems too green. I don't know. Seems too green for me. But anyways, when you build the farm, it definitely leaves some gaps underneath. So you can either, I'm going to run out of room here. You can either, this is going to be bad. Gotta hurry. You can definitely, I'm distracted. Replace the blocks. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you don't like whatever kind of block you have, oh, did I mess it up? I did. Shoot. I know the layout of it. So, you know, if you know what you're going for, as far as the look you're going for, you can go back in whatever the turtle does and just replace it. And that's just fine. So let me have some undistracted work here so that I can get this done before the turtle obscures my view, so that I can make sure. So yeah, I need to go over here and do it. So let me do that, and then I will be back especially once this thing is finished. Oh man, he's making progress faster than I can do it. Unobtrusive. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Smooth stone is unobtrusive. It doesn't have any sort of loud voice to me like mossy cobble or mossy stone brick does. So I definitely got distracted, and I was not putting these things down as quickly as I should have been, so I had to go in and fill in a few holes. But that's okay. So what's the next step? Now that we have this all filled in, we need some water. And we should have this up and running in no time. So we need this. Another one. Thought I had 2 water buckets in there, but oh well. Okay. Fill this one up. And put them in. Oh, I need 4, so I guess we'll do an infinite spring right here. Stop it. And boop. Boop. So there. Also prevent mobs from spawning, which is always a bonus. And here. Here we go. Alright. So it all flows down to the obsidian pipe there. Let's go ahead and get this thing running so I can fill this in while we're making some progress with the dirt. So it'll be running while we do this. So let's get some of this and this and this. Don't need that. And this will be too much, actually, because it'll start making its own shortly. Okay. And so each of these chests has what you should put in it after it's finished. Here we go. And it'll start putting wood here. And, of course, we'll replace this eventually, shortly even. So we'll turn this on and go back and chop, farm, Wait, gotta make sure everything's out. It's important. Expanded farm and go. And it will do its thing. Watch it go. Woohoo! We'll grab its stuff. And go to town. And it's gone. So then we'll plant. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's the matter, bud? What's the matter? Uh-oh. Stuck in a rut. Food. Uh-oh. I'll have to figure this out. I don't know what's going on. I'll be right back. Alright, so I was doing a little bit of experimentation. And it's not going to work. I'm going to go up here. So the interesting thing is they are not growing. The fir trees are not growing in my cave. I'm like, why is that? Well, this guy is 46 blocks tall. It's insane. So I don't know if it feels like, because this tree is very sensitive. It's very sensitive. Don't think this tree feels like it has enough room to grow. So what the turtle is programmed to do is it will hit it with bone meal, and if it doesn't grow, the default is for it to wait for 2 minutes and then try again. Because I think the theory is perhaps, you know, the leaves haven't, excuse me, hello, the leaves haven't spawned or despawned, and so it's sort of blocking its growth. So I need to go in. I may have to move my lava tank. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, because I sort of like the location. I might be able to nudge it a few blocks one way or the other. That shouldn't be a big issue. But, yeah, I don't know. So I'm going to clear this out. Now, I was like, this doesn't like grow in this biome. Maybe it doesn't grow indoors. I don't know. So I'm going to go do some more experimenting inside. I guess, like, worst case scenario, well, it's not terrible, but we could just grow it somewhere else. We could, you know, I'm hollowing out a big area over there. We could put a bunch of tree farms in there, perhaps. I don't know. So let me get a couple things together, try to clear out some more space in here and do some more experimentation, and I will be back. Okay, it grew right here. And it's going to catch on fire. No doubt. So you see this one isn't as tall. This one's, no, it's pretty tall. It's 45. So I don't understand why it's not wanting to grow. Maybe I need to just move it over. Because this is pretty far over. This is like squid hanging out. Let's see, how far over are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over this way, and I guess 5 over that way. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So there's a gap of 5 here and a gap of 5 here. So, I guess I'm going to keep experimenting and bringing it over this way until I find out where it just won't grow. All right, here goes the next test. And grow. And grow. So, we seem to have reached our limit, because both of these grew on the first bone meal hit. There's no issues with them whatsoever. Oh! Look! Crazy. Huh. I wonder if it's the type of tree, because some of them have really long or wide branches or leaf sets. Don't know what you'd call that, but you know what I mean. They're really wide, and this one's fairly narrow. So I wonder if it has to. It's looking to see if it's going to fit, and if it doesn't, well, look at that. Look at that. Come here. Oh. Okay, so yeah, so it's looking to see if it can really grow, and if it can, than it does. I'm gonna get a lot of ink out of this farm, I believe. Okay. Scratch. Gotta think. Well, I guess I'll keep troubleshooting it. It's not exactly riveting TV. Trying to figure out how to get this thing over. Yeah, look at all that. Look at all that ink. What kind of stuff am I collecting over here anyways? Yep, ink and saplings. Cool. Okay, well, I'll keep at it, and I'll keep you guys updated. I don't want to cut this thing down. Let's burn it, baby. Alright. That's going to be much more satisfying. So, what to do? I think I'm just going to have to take this guy out. Which means I have to put him somewhere else. Which means I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm not really... Where am I? Well, I'm tired. Wow, I'm yawning. Sheesh. Yeah, I'm saying I'm not even really using this right now. I might just take all the steam out and put the lava up there because lava is much harder to come by. Much more work involved in making it. Or at least time, not necessarily work. And then I could really just clear this whole area out. The problem is this is right here is very, very close to the edge of my, outside of my volcano. So, oh, that's awesome. Feels nice. Oh, I almost fell in the lava. That would have been funny, but bad. Okay. Well, see how much is in here. This has taken quite a while to make because those magma crucibles are not fast. So, oh, fire melts ice. Who would have thunk? Hey. This is not an ambush select party. Alright, let's go put some ice back. At least it's just falling into water. Well, I have a few things to figure out with my tree farm yet. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go ahead and take this out and hollow this out a little bit more to give this tree plenty of room to grow because I like its location. I think it's pretty well centered where I want it to go. So we will make it work. We'll make it fit. But I don't want to end the episode on sort of a bummer note, not being able to accomplish what we wanted to accomplish. I am almost at 200 subscribers, and that is really cool to me. At this episode, I believe I'm at like 187 or something like that. And so that is super cool that I am that close to 200. And so I am announcing a contest. Now, I'm not going to announce all of the details just yet because I want to... there's lava. Finally filling it. Okay, so I'm not going to announce the details just yet. Fail. But be ready for it. Be ready. It's going to be a type of scavenger hunt. I'll say that. And so be ready to answer the questions as quickly as possible. The first 3 people, we're going to have 3 winners. The first 3 people that you can keep trying, but it's just not going to work. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyways, the first 3 people to get the answers right will indeed win. So don't put anything in the comments, because if you do, you will not win. You will have to message me and message. I just made up a new word. Message me in on my inbox for on my YouTube account, and so you will Once it's announced, then you can go, you can find the items, and if you are one of the first 3 people to hand me the correct list of things from the scavenger hunt, you will get the gift cards, or get a gift card for Jinx. So you can buy lots of cool stuff, some Minecraft stuff, or whatever. I mean, Jinx doesn't just sell Minecraft stuff. So, yeah, it's gamer stuff. So be ready for that. It's going to be announced at the next episode exactly what it is. So I'm going to give a little time to get the word out that there's going to be a little bit of a giveaway. So keep in touch. What do? You keep watching. That's what you do. Keep watching, and I look forward to that. So, but that will do it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed it immensely, and appreciate you guys watching. And I will see you all again next time.